Hey guys, it is Friday night, technically Saturday night for me just because of work, but I am on my way into work. Lately I've been doing these recordings on my way home, but I wanted to tell you guys how my day went, more specifically my morning. I had been having issues with my phone. Okay, so I wasn't able to get text messages or send them for a couple days, and it just kind of randomly happened. I really still don't understand really what happened, but being that I only had an 8-hour shift today, I had already kind of planned on, okay, well I'm gonna mess around and I'm gonna get that to work. So what was happening was I was getting them. I could receive text messages. I couldn't see them. Even my old ones, my old list. They vanished. I don't know why. So, like when I would get a text message, it would pop up in my notifications. I could read it. It was there. I got a notification down in the actual messages, like, the number that pops up. It showed I had like 15 sitting there. Couldn't see them. When I would go click the messages, it just started out like a blank text message. There was no list or anything. I couldn't send them either, so I couldn't text back and say, hey, I'm not getting these, give me a call, or anything like that. So kind of was just at the mercy of, well, I guess I'll just call them, and if they answer, I'll explain what's going on, and if they don't, I'll leave them a message. So if you text me in the last couple days, I'm sorry, I have no idea what you needed or what you wanted, unless we spoke. So anyway, I was reading some Google forums trying to figure out what to do, and they had a lot of great suggestions, and I tried them, and unfortunately none of them fixed my issue. So as it sits now, I still don't know what was the matter. So all I was left with as an option was just to reset the phone. So I did. I reset my iPhone back to factory settings. No big deal because I have everything saved in the cloud. Turns out I had just shy of 30 gigabytes stored in the cloud. I have upgraded my package for iCloud, and it's a little over 50% full, which is fine. That's fine. The issue being that that's a lot to try to bring over to your phone. So I started out as a restore. I was just going to bring everything back, and then it told me it needed 17 hours to bring all my stuff back over to my phone. Obviously, I didn't have that kind of time. I wasn't even home for 17 hours, not even close. So what I did instead was I just did my iPhone brand new. I used my same Apple ID and everything, and my stuff has slowly been coming back. I don't know why, but iCloud, and I'm guessing this is related to the text message issue, iCloud hadn't backed up in about a week. So now, granted, I didn't gain a bunch of contacts in a week or anything like that. I didn't gain a bunch of stuff in that last week, but I did have some videos, like my intro was saved, and it hasn't came back. Some of my app information for different apps I use, like iMovie, for instance, that one hadn't been updated also. So some of the videos I had worked on, and I'm kind of getting ahead of myself a little bit, but when I do like my outro, I record that as its own video. So I take my image, I put my text in, I speed up, slow down, set volume level to whatever I'm doing, or the intro's the same way. I set my volume level, and then I save that as its own movie, okay? So then it's real easy for me to put these other ones together in the future because, okay, intro, put the intro in, boom, that's done. So instead of dicking around for 10 minutes making the intro every time, it's just saved. I can just load it, and the slideshow pictures and video I use, plus the audio, the text spot I have in there, that's all saved already. So I don't have to piss around and put it all together every time, and it's uniform every time. Same with the outro. Now the outro is way simpler. It's, I think, one picture and text. But at the same time, it saves me time. I don't have to worry about checking for typos every time. I don't have to worry about making sure I use the same thing, the timing. I don't have to adjust the time or anything like that. I've got it set the way I want it. and it'll change, but as it sits now, that's the one I've been using. Well, they're gone. That was the long and the skinny of it, is the intro and outro are both gone. So this video will probably have neither, or I'll just throw one together quick, and then I'll do it the way I had been doing it, next time I get a chance. And again, they only take, 5 minutes or so to do, but, I kind of have a routine down as far as my time goes, and it doesn't really allow for a lot of, you figure 10 minutes maybe for the intro and 5 for the outro. Well, that's 15 minutes right there that I could be sleeping or spending time with the boys or something like that. So, I'll just do it, I'm sure. But what I'm getting at is the video I was really hoping to get up this weekend just got severely stunted, because most of the videos, like the chunks I was going to use for that video are no longer there. And now I do have old videos I could go back and do, but I don't really, I don't remember what they are. I don't know what they are. And if it's something that doesn't really work for what I'm trying to do, I don't want to split those up and chunk them up either, because I probably want them as one piece. If it's something I was doing or something, I don't want them cut into a million pieces. I want that as one consistent video. So you see my struggle here. So I fully intend on putting up the how-to thing we talked about yesterday. As it sits now, it doesn't look good that it'll be for this weekend, which is part of the reason I'm making this video, just because I don't want to go all weekend without posting one, because that would be a bummer. So I had a great night. I had a okay morning, and then it kind of went to poop when I lost everything on my phone. So that was what I was getting at with this whole thing. Aside from that, I did have some productivity. I mentioned in an earlier video that I had made an Instagram for this. Today I went ahead and I made a Facebook as well, because I know not everybody has Instagram. I know not everybody has Facebook. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I will probably focus mostly on the Facebook, just because I'm there more than I'm on Instagram. But they both exist, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a screenshot up of that now. So you can go ahead and you can find each of those at That One Guy 2017, and that's both Facebook and Instagram. That's all you've got to search, and they're there. Go ahead and like them if you want to, if you're on either of those platforms. And the reason being, that's just going to be where I'm going to start sharing these videos. Up until this point, I'd been sharing it on my own personal Facebook. And that's fine, there's nothing wrong with that, but that just kind of, I know I get annoyed when other people do that, so I thought, why not just make an actual place on Facebook for this, and that way anybody can like it. It doesn't just have to be one of my friends or something like that, my Facebook friends, that is. That way anybody can like it, and hopefully it'll help spread the word. From there, you'd be able to share easier than in YouTube. You don't have to click a bunch of buttons, you just click one and you're good. And like I said, that's just at That One Guy 2017 for both Facebook and Instagram. Now Instagram does, well, actually both of them have the link attached to the page. So in Instagram it's in my bio, on Facebook it's just where the website spot is. So yeah, go ahead and like that, share everything you can. I really appreciate that as well. So I just wanted to mention that before I forgot about it. So guys, as always, like, subscribe. Now again, if you've got Facebook or Instagram, chase those down, like it, share it, whatever. And here's to hoping that the night goes well. I'm probably not going to record anything for morning, just because I kind of got a longer one going now. So I'm running a little bit ahead of schedule, so I might even edit this all tonight before I go in, and then it's just real quick upload in the, well, really quick, hopefully upload in the morning. And so you might get it a pinch earlier. I'm going to try to end up getting ahead a day, basically. And I know that kind of stinks because I lose some of my real-timeness, but I guess it's alright. But my goal is, if I can get a day ahead, I can actually schedule the post through YouTube. So, if I upload in the morning, I can say, alright, I want it out at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, or what have you. And that way I can gain some consistency, because I know on I know on like Facebook I can schedule posts ahead of time and stuff. I don't know if I can do that if the link doesn't necessarily exist yet through YouTube. I'm going to experiment and find out how that all works, but we'll find out together, I guess. But like I said, like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.